Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about something in relations of their movies and whatnot, or something that has to do with Disney in one way or another, I guess. So, if anything, I guess you can say this is basically responding to some article I looked up. So, yeah, a little crossover thing with the X-Men and Frozen. Yeah, that seems a bit of a stretch. But, yeah, I've already made a video where discussing about how the characters in the Frozen films could have, like, some sort of connection in the, Marvel Expanded Universe. And, yes, it's been quite often discussed that maybe one of these days that the X-Men would appear in the adventure films. It never went that far, but you might never know in the future, maybe. But still, that's been discussed before, and how Disney have bought, okay, became friends with, I guess you can say, have teaming up with other companies like Marvel and whatnot. And just in this case, I guess it's because of the fact that Elsa has powers. I guess that's what the articles and similar discussions like this will point out. It's usually because Elsa has powers. And yes, I mean, this was not the only time people wanted to have Elsa as a member of the X-Men. Yes, I've seen fan art do this kind of a thing, or fan fiction, but it's usually because she has powers, and that's about it. But yeah, folks, yeah, I guess it's because of that. And I do realize that uh, Disney has its own streaming service. It's not part of any other service like Netflix, HBO, or anything like that. But yeah, Disney is trying to have its own thing going on. So seeing this in an X-Men movie, animated or otherwise, doesn't seem exactly like it would actually happen. So yeah, it does seem a bit of a stretch that this would actually occur, of course. So yeah, that's the thing, folks. So yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know how exactly this would work really, but okay. And yes, of course, the characters from Frozen has been in books, of course, in comics, and yes, obviously X-Men have been in comics and movies and animated stuff before, of course, and they even have their own show, animated show, of course. But yeah, and that's the thing. So with the Frozen characters have a mini series, of course, and along with shorts as well, along with books. But yeah, folks, that alone does not mean this crazy wide crossover would occur. That's not enough evidence, of course, obviously. But yeah, I mean, okay, I'm not trying to hate on certain ideas, concepts, or whatever. I mean, I guess any concept could work if you put enough effort into it, I guess. And I mean, yes, there's some stupid ideas that get made into movies. I'm not arguing against that, but most ideas could work if done properly, I guess. Not that I'm suggesting that they should do this. Don't get me wrong, because yeah, something about this just doesn't seem quite right with this, folks. Maybe it seems a bit too crazy for its own good, really. When you think about it, what's Anna gonna do for the entire time? I mean, it's not like she has any powers or anything. And, yeah, it just seems kind of odd. Well, what's she gonna do in the background, really? I don't know. She has to have to be doing something, of course. But yeah, folks, you know, of course, the idea that Elsa can manipulate ice and whatnot and do a bunch of things with it, of course, is a good excuse to put her in the X-Men stories somehow, I guess. But like I said, I don't see how this could work. What's the story gonna be about? What's the plot? The who, what, when, and where, and why. What's the overall arcing story? What's the point? What's the purpose that this gonna have? What's the meaning behind this? What, you're just gonna have some mindless entertainment, a bunch of explosions like a Michael Bay movie kind of a thing? I don't know, just having, stupid action sequences that don't mean nothing. So yeah, this could be proving rather tricky, I guess you could say. So again, I'm not quite sure how this would work at all. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this would work exactly, folks. Is what I'm getting at. It seems maybe too, it's too out there, I guess. You can say it's just no. Yes, I do realize that Marvel's X-Men, this series of comics that's been around for years and is made up of teams of various mutants and whatnot, people born with powers from a young age and whatnot. But even then, okay, that's true. I still don't know how it's gonna work really altogether. What's the big conflict that's gonna have all these characters team up and fight the bigger threat? I don't know. So yeah, folks, there's too many holes in this to make it work. I guess I don't know. Maybe you figure out something. I don't know. But I don't know. It just seems strange to me. And yeah, like I said before, when it comes to superhero comic book movies, I really don't care for them. Really, if I'm being honest, there's good superhero movies. Don't get me wrong, but here I am, keep making videos like this. Oh boy. But anyway, I guess that's that, folks. I don't want to make this too long. Anyway, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, oh yeah.